Hi, I'm Nancy McDonough, owner of Kyoto Kimono. So, you love Japanese culture, and you love Japanese food, and you love Japanese kimonos, and you've always wanted to go to Japan, but couldn't find anybody to go with you. Well, why don't you come with us? Our trip to Kyoto is 9 nights in Kyoto, and no, it's not long enough. Most of our members come early or stay later, and yes, after 10 days with us, you're pretty comfortable going around Japan on your own. In fact, that's one of my goals for the group, that you feel comfortable enough to go off on your own, and in the end, you've created a connection with Kyoto and with Japan that'll last a lifetime. So we spend 9 nights in Kyoto, all at the Palisade Hotel, a little gem of a place located in the center part of Kyoto, right across the street from the Imperial Palace grounds, kind of like the Central Park of Kyoto. It's not fancy, but it's clean, convenient, and the staff is great. The tour includes 3 workshop days where you actually are hands-on in a studio, create your own piece of art to take home as a souvenir, and you'll meet and learn from some great masters. The tour also includes the famous Toji Flea Market, which happens at the Toji Temple just south of Kyoto Station, very famous in Japan. We'll spend a day there where you'll find treasures you can't even imagine. You'll find kimono and everything related to that and more. You'll have 3 free days to sightsee on your own in Kyoto. We can help with arrangements if need be, but there's so much to see on every corner. As for meals, you'll get breakfast every day and lunch or dinner depending on where we are with the group. All other costs in country, the entry fees, activities, transportation in Kyoto, of course, is covered. But what you'd have to cover is your own transportation to Japan and to the hotel. So airfare is not included, either are the transfers from the hotel to and from the airport. But we're happy to help with arranging that if need be. So it's a wonderful tour, but it's not for everyone. So before you decide, consider these things. 1, we can't really accommodate strict diets. Food preferences are fine, but keep in mind that some meals are a set course and we can't do substitutions. Walking. You should be prepared to walk about an hour without any trouble. There's a lot of walking in Kyoto. We do take taxis, but there's a lot of walking. Sitting on the floor, being able to get up and down, hopefully gracefully, would be ideal. But people with knee problems should consider and maybe practice getting up and down. Crowds. Japan is a very hustle-bustle place, and some places are quite crowded, especially the markets. So we're not going to put you in a situation where they're going to be shoving you on the subway with their white gloves. But if crowds make you nervous, better plan accordingly. And finally, organization. I think I run a pretty organized tour, but it's a small group, so we like to keep things a little flexible so that we can take advantage of opportunities that might come up while we're there, based on the preferences of the group. So if you have a kind of go-with-the-flow style, so do I, we'll have a great time. So if that all sounds good to you, check out the dates and cost details and email me to get on the first dibs list so I can send you an invitation when we start registration for the next trip. Thank you for watching. ありがとうございました。